As I write this report, I'm about to leave the rocky world of Sol 3, known to his people simply as ground, or Earth. It's a little bit over 10,000 years since I first arrived here, and it's time. Actually, it's a little past time, but I'm not bitter. It's time to head back and hand in my report. I took my post on Earth in the year 8000 BC, replacing an observer who had watched humanity remain largely unchanged for thousands of years. They were a nomadic people, their technology confined to fire and stone, their lives a simple rhythm of survival. My mission was a standard one in our constant observation of potentially intelligent life, to observe this species for 10,000 years, report back, and await my replacement. The first centuries rolled by like the eternal winds over this planet. A dance of short lives passing by around me, good years and bad. But soon, I started observing small changes in the human lifestyle. The seasonal camps stayed in place longer, then becoming permanent settlements. The local chieftains were replaced by warlords and kings. The large family units was replaced with kingdoms, the hunting replaced with animal husbandry. It seems that instead of evolving from nomadic creatures to a civilization, these nomadic creatures invented civilization themselves, and refused to wait for evolution any longer. Humanity then leapt from agriculture to metallurgy, from 1,000 centuries of walking around the jump to sailing ships within 1,000 years. Then, in a few millennia they leapt from sailing ships to steam engines with alarming speed. Each log entry was more urgent than the last. They mastered electricity, delved into the atom, and suddenly, they were no longer just earthbound, they have conquered their own sky and were now reaching for the stars. Now, in the year 2025, as I stand on this hill, my heart races with a mix of awe and fear. My replacement is late, and with each passing day, the potential threat of humanity's rapid evolution grows. They've gone from horse-drawn carriages to space shuttles in a blink of time. Their pace is unprecedented, outstripping the evolution of civilizations that took millions of centuries to achieve such feats. My final report is a tapestry of progress and peril. I document their advances, but my words carry a heavier tone. I write of their nuclear capabilities, their exploration of space, their digital revolutions, all signs that suggest they could soon surpass even the oldest galactic civilizations. I fear that when my replacement arrives, and when my data reaches the galactic centers, the Council might view Earth not as a potential ally but as a burgeoning threat. The thought of a preemptive strike against this planet sends a chill through my being. I've watched them grow, and I've come to understand them. What if, in their haste, the Council decides humanity must be contained? Or, worse, eradicated? But in my report, I argue fervently for another perspective. I describe their art, their music, their literature, the depth of their emotions, their empathy in times of global crises. I recount tales of their compassion, their drive towards unity despite their divisions. Humanity, I plead in my final lines, is not a threat to be feared but a force to be embraced. Their potential for destruction is matched by their capacity for creation and love. They have the moral compass to be guardians of peace, not instigators of war. I will submit my report into the cosmic network, hoping it reaches the ears of those who will decide Earth's fate. I look up at the stars, wondering if my words will be enough. I pray that my long observation has not only documented their growth but will also convince those who govern the stars that Earth is not a danger, but a beacon of possibility, a vibrant young civilization ready to join the galactic symphony. And so, I wait, not just for my replacement, but for the judgment of the cosmos, hoping my voice will be the one to guide them towards acceptance, not annihilation. And a part of me also wonders, by the time the councils of the Galactic Center make their decisions, by the time their mighty ships will arrive at Sol, will they even still been able to do anything about these humans, that harnessed the steam a day ago and are already now moving past the atom?